share. Watch party. What could we do a watch party in?
Do a watch party. Pants party. No brick. Yes.
Someone say whiskey, degenerate weasels, tats, saints and sinners, cigar lifestyle.
They're too busy chasing LEs.
I'll go cigar lifestyle. Never posted in there before. Might as well try it.
Did you do boardroom? They're the best.
Boardroom is
boardroom.
One of
Scott Eller. Even though he lives,
Kevin Owens is in the house.
Even though Scott Eller lives in Las Vegas, he's still a Texan.
Oh, he's Texan full.
He's full on Texan.
Yeah, I mean, he is walking out of Franklin's Barbecue Texan. Yeah. Oh, shit, what am I smoking? What are you smoking?
I'm about to get something new because this Crux LE, the show, is almost gone.
I've been skimming these Garajistes out of the back. Sean Ratz is actually in the building. Casey Hogan is in. Darren Chaffee is in.
Sean Ratz is in the building.
Yeah, he is. And Darren Chaffee is in Puerto Vallarta. I told him to go to Sayulita.
Yeah.
I hope he does. Darren.
He would look great there with his fancy shoes on.
Yeah, right on the beach.
He's so fancy. Does he wear a pocket square with like a t-shirt that has a pocket on it?
He puts a pocket square in his swimsuit.
Oh, in a swimsuit. Nice. Where's Casey Hogan put his pocket square?
I don't know, boyfriend's something.
It's in his boyfriend's pocket?
I don't know if he can hear me.
He can't. You know who is on?
Don Brooks.
Rodney Smith.
Rodney Smith is in, and he's in, and he's on.
And he's going to be here.
And he is. Someone say whiskey to tune in. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Stockard, are you playing golf tomorrow?
We had air conditioning and style.
Don Brooks is in. That's good.
You know,
and Jake is in, and he hasn't typed in the word balls yet.
Don't do that, because now that's just going to be.
That's
balls
just
somebody needs
kicking
to
the cap off that guy. He has spent way too much time in the dark web.
Yeah,
and
he is the dark web.
Has clearly. No, he's on another web that people that are on the dark web go, nah, I'm not going to go there.
That's too sketchy.
Yeah.
Got a little behind the scenes camera movements and a couple shots.
Busy Bee is in the house, sticking cameras.
He's
all in places. In your face, in the place. Cute little dog out there.
That dude, he dyes the dog's hair.
He said
now
that,
it's straight up white today.
He said that dog has done over 200 miles per hour before.
That is sweet.
On the hood.
On the hood, yeah.
In the hood.
The nice thing is when you don't have 37 Lambos here, people look at other cars.
That rat rod.
Look at Stanko out there with his white SL convertible top down.
Oh, yeah, we should.
Can you believe Westgate, that time he went down here, blowing by, he was at 165 miles an hour on the access road.
That'll get.
I'm thinking that's not safe.
Uh-huh. 327.
What's our frame? Are we framed up?
Petoro? Hell yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Oh shit, yeah, we should.
What?
Cigars.
What?
Actually, I'll smoke a frothy.
You're gonna smoke frothy? I'm gonna go Petoro Platino Robusto. Black label. Because that's some bitches, dude. How good is that cigar, JB? Look at that. How beautiful. Oh no, these are the ones I've been hoarding. I never even entered him in the system. I just don't have a room in my humidor at home.
But yeah, other than that, it's all good. We got it all fixed. I'll keep it for a year or two.
All right, I'm liking what's gonna happen. I think this is gonna be a good show. Oh, Victor Reed's in the house. Victor, hit share.
The guy is.
Look at that guy with that nice mushroom top haircut he's got out there.
That's like.
That's stylish.
That's
Anton.
like. Yeah, it looks like Anton cut his hair.
It looks like Anton cut the bottom part and then ran out of time because Zeke called.
Ooh, I could do a cedar light.
A cedar. We could do that again. Hey Ronnie, is this yours up here on the tripod? It's really looking at a lot of my crotch here.
Yeah, it's too low. Here, you know what?
Inslee again.
Right there?
Maybe we might need to drop that. It's probably better to come up here, otherwise it just looks like a. Yeah. Morning, Manga Bang. Yeah, Jerry.
This is someone say whiskey right here.
That's someone say whiskey. Okay. I would just put it maybe right. Yeah. I think that's the way to do it, right there, and then perfect. I just call it that way. Oh yeah. Hey, Pops, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Exactly. Take a seat. Ron, 1 minute, exactly. Let's check lighting here. Okay, you got this? I got this.
We set that up on that ashtray there.
This we're gonna go clean.
Oh my
That's gonna scrub
God.
seconds. That's gonna scrub valuable seconds. What was that?
Cameroon. Oh,
That's what I was gonna smoke. Cameroon.
We got to talk about that.
33 seconds.
Those are uber rare.
Oh, we're getting there. Travis is in the house. Okay, you ready? And we're going off on time today.
I'm gonna start here and run across.
Who said it?
Down there.
Someone said it. You got to say
Oh,
someone
yeah.
said.
Getting ready. 15 seconds. Ooh, I'm starting to get excited. Okay, gong is looking good.
So-
7, 6, 5, go live. Boom, 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 boom. Hey,
Hey,
good morning.
good morning. It is Saturday.
At the shop.
Yeah, and it's a big day today because I'm gonna start smoking.
That's a donut, asshole.
You can't smoke donuts.
No, you can't. But on today's show,
Who said it?
someone said it.
What'd they say?
I'll tell you later.
There was a bloodbath in here yesterday.
Yeah.
We have some new members to the family.
Yes, we do.
Dogs and donuts.
In cars.
Crunch time for Dad starts now.
And Saturday at the shop starts now. For those of you coming in from Someone Say Whiskey, welcome. This is Pops. Stop eating on screen. Behind the lens, you don't eat.
Really?
That's what we talk
Is that
about.
a thing?
So this is Pops. This is Brandon.
I should've went to
Rodney's
class.
over here. We
Over there.
are Industrial Cigar Company in Frisco, Texas.
Busy Bee's here. We're having a car show, and the new Supra just showed up.
It looks really good. And this is Saturday at the shop. It's our little weekly get-together every single Saturday at 10 exactly. And I'm going to go live here because that wasn't. And we're just going to talk cigars and other things.
Donuts.
And we're going to watch
Donuts, Dog, and Blood.
We're going to watch Pops eat donuts. Literally stop eating, please.
They're so good.
I know, it is good. So out here we have, one of our favorite members ever, Nikki Hensley's out here.
She is.
And then her
She
guest.
is literally perfect except for the fact that she likes the Packers.
And she's married to Ryan.
Strike two.
There it is. So let's talk a little bit, some events kind of hopping up and moving
Do
into
it.
this. Some events yesterday. I want to just say thank you to everyone who came out and supported the blood drive.
Yes.
And gave blood. The target number was
23 pints.
and we had, I think, 32
30.
show up.
We had 30.
Oh, okay.
30 show up. Or no, we had 30 on the list. 27 pints scored.
So that is fantastic. That anything over 20 is a great success, and you made it a success. So thank you.
One pint saves 3 lives, and we had a great turnout. Everybody really really, thank you guys
Yeah.
so much.
Carter
Blood Cares, they told us that they have 1 day of blood supply in their blood bank. So this
you
was
kidding
very
me?
timely. Yeah.
1 day. So awesome. Thank you for that. Some upcoming events that you can look forward to. 1 week from today, we have the LTC class. If you're not registered, there's no worries because
Sorry,
you
we
can't
said
get
it.
in.
Yeah.
That's going to be a blast, and we will do more as we roll forward. So keep your eyes open for more License to Carry with Jeff Kranz, and then 4th of July.
That is going to be off the chain, as the kids say these days.
Off the chain. You want to talk about it?
No, why don't you talk about it?
Okay, so it's the America.
I want to light my cigar.
It's the America AF Smoke Show. That's going to be right here with Cigars and Guns. Brown Ales will be here in spirit. I hope Distretto Coffee Roasters will be a part of it. A number of firearm vendors who're still eating.
It's so good.
And a number of vendors. We'll have food trucks here. It's going to be a blast. This is our second or third annual. This is third annual. It'll be a little bit smaller, a little bit more compact this year thanks to the vid. But
yeah,
it is free entry, so go on and check that out.
Yeah, and we're going to say hi to a couple of guys. We've got Craig Smith. Notice the theme, Smith. Craig Smith is in the house from Oklahoma.
Yep. Boomer! There it is.
See, there's always one.
There's always one.
And you know what? I like Rodney a lot, but he does have that flaw.
The boomer
thing? The boomer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got that right. This guy's shirt's his flaw if I was going to pick one of them.
The A&M one?
Oh, no. The hippie shirt.
Yeah. Well, he has a dog and he bleaches it blue.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
all right. So he's standing right
math.
there. So those are a couple of events. Keep them on. I don't want to bore you through here, but
I'm not starstruck by celebrities, but Kayla Parker's here.
That's more like punch drunk.
What's in her bag?
Yeah. Bottle of wine, I
Bottle
bet
of wine, halfway drank. What is everyone smoking this morning?
Yeah, let's talk to you instead of them.
Yeah. Tim Flores, good morning to you. Come see us soon.
Cigar Hammer Mike, there's a bunch of people up here that are saying hi. Wave hi. More importantly, tell us where you're coming in from, and we will do our best to say, how you doing? In your native tongue.
Watch this. It is a miracle. He knows every single language known to man. He can say good morning to you in that language.
It is a documented fact. So try it.
Frank Tomaszewski, he's a Polak, so he's probably coming in with it.
Cigar Hammer Mike is smoking an Asylum today. You ever had one of those?
I have.
And that dude is a man, because to smoke that cigar first thing in the morning, holy balls, that thing's got some punch.
Quite a week to come.
You know what I should do is show you guys how to light with cedar. If you haven't done it, gives me the opportunity. What are you smoking today?
Tip of the Dave.
Tip of the Dave. Today I am smoking the Pitoro Platino. Spectacular cigar. It is a wonderful cigar, and it's one of the few that these days comes with a cedar wrap. So if you guys have never done this before, you can try it. I don't want to spill. Always have an ashtray here. We do have a couple firemen here, but so basically all we do is we give it about a 1/2 inch of exposure out the end, let it light.
And what he's doing is as that flame is running up, he's pushing the cedar out, so that way it's not running too far up on the cigar itself.
And it's pulled that beautiful cedar aroma into the cigar.
Yep.
So if you do get a chance to get a cedar wrapped cigar, give it a shot. Platino is something that is just straight up magic. Maybe smoking as good as anything in the humidor.
Nice. Right. All right. So, Luke. Okay, let's stop here for a second. Luke came home this week.
Oh, okay.
Yes, from overseas. So, Luke, welcome home. Welcome back. Thank you for your service. Again, send us your address, please, so we can get something sent out to you. Everyone, give Luke a big thumbs up. Thank you for your service.
Snap him a salute. We will send you some cigars.
Welcome back. Hey, and Legion Concealment, our first ever sponsor to the show, is in. Which I need to get to you because I need my SIG 2022.
I'm gonna get my first gun, so everybody's gonna be safe now.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
Yep. So Greg Baddock in the house, awesome. So
Let's talk Chicago.
Chicago. He's
Yeah.
coming in from Chicago.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
How's it going there, Greg?
There it
It's
is.
It's a beautiful day over here in Chicago. Over here having sausage.
Hey, John Grizz Watson. He is he's smoking he's in Honduras. He's not in
He's
Honduras.
smoking
but-
a cigar from Honduras.
I know, but I wanted you to say hi.
Good day, mate.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
there it is.
there you go.
There it is.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, that's so cool. Luke's back.
Doubles.
Gary Hancock and Rick
Cigar.
Rodriguez. Rick. Awesome.
We got a lot of guys. That's Gary.
That's Gary.
Gary.
Gary and Boog.
Gary and Boog.
That's awesome. Okay, so this week was exciting for a couple of different reasons, but one of which is because we introduced a couple lines to the humidor for the first time since we've opened.
Right.
We brought them just
We've
slightly
had dibbles, dabbles, but now we are direct
full-
as hell.
Exactly, direct
Yes.
as hell. So if you want to talk about a couple of them, I know we've got them in that box. there.
Okay, so somebody can hand me that box while we talk about a couple of the additions that we've made to
Nate.
the humidor. This is a beautiful box here, Brandon. We should talk about that too. We have, actually good news, side note, the Grand Habano blue and green is back in stock and we actually have a stack of them. So this is all really, really wonderful news for those of you guys that know, you know. This is an unbelievable cigar.
Fantastic cigar.
Fantastic cigar. But we are happy to welcome to the humidor my father. The My Father line will be here just in time for Father's Day. Get it?
No. Explain.
And then this is the what?
Flor de las Antillas.
It's easy for him to say. But this cigar and the whole My Father line, we kind of went a different route with My Father and did the La Promesa, the La Opera, that one.
Valencia.
Valencia. We did some of their stuff that is more at the higher end of their spectrum. And then the other that we're very excited to have in is LFD.
Yep.
And again, we're going to have a couple of their entry-level cigars that people may use as a staple, but we're selling things like the Lennox. This cigar used to be called the Mysterio, and it's just a beautiful cigar. The shape of that cigar is
The
spectacular.
roll quality is fantastic. I mean,
And it's under $10.
that cigar is?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's crazy. So, wonderful cigar. I've been working with Jim, their VP, and I'm really excited about the fact that we are going to have, yes, the Grand Fuerte.
Oferta.
That's what I said.
We have somebody tuning in from Brazil, so if you would please greet them in their native tongue.
Good day, mate.
Beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful. There it is.
So,
You're welcome.
you're welcome. And
Yeah, the Flor de las Antillas. We have the Maduro and the sun grown
Right.
as well.
And we're working with Jim on Jim from LFD. He's their vice president. We deal with him. He's been fantastic. One of my favorite cigars of all time, the LFD Maduro Cabinet Number 5.
Right.
We got those coming.
You're kidding me.
No. And there might be a couple of bulls that make it onto the boat and get to us too. Andalusian
Man,
bulls.
they're not messing around. That is
No,
super
that
cool.
but now the Lennox is no joke. Ronnie's smoking it right now.
I smoked it this week and it was on.
It's good. So very excited. Welcome My Father and welcome LFD to the mix.
JP, I love that golden voice Dave has. Yeah,
That is pure Nebraska.
While we're talking about cigars, because I guess this is somewhat of a cigar show, even though we don't talk about cigars often. Talk to us about what you're smoking this morning.
I am smoking the. I mentioned this earlier. As
I
I
know-
did the
I know the
astonishing
light,
light, but this is from Pitoro. Pitoro is one of our top lines. It's actually a top 5 line. Pitoro is from Switzerland. It is the two owners. Actually, Patrick Martin has been in the business for quite a while. He started with Davidoff, and within a short period of time, only answered to the board of directors at Davidoff. If he was a chef, he would be the guy that goes to the farm and he wants to meet the cow before they slaughter it. He wants to make sure that his mind is right. He is the
Good luck.
most esoteric, high-end person I've ever met, and he takes that to his cigars and making sure that the best of the best is in their cigars.
You know, it's interesting you say that he goes to the farm, because at his lounge in Olton, they actually have a little farm right there. So that way, when they have their 2-star Michelin chef cooking in their lounge, he can pull from their farm.
When you have a lounge that's 500 years old, it's in Olten, Switzerland. It is a lot of the cigars that are only available at the Pitoro Lounge are available here. Mm-hmm. It's not open to the public. You have to be a member. He didn't disclose how much it costs to be a member, but it's
enough.
It's enough to have a 2-star Michelin chef on staff to cook for your members.
And you can only go, even as a member, you have to go by appointment only.
Yeah.
You can't just walk in. So, fantastic line. I am smoking the Principal Frothy Monkey Moreva size. This uses a really unique Dominican wrapper called a Catui. It's got this kind of vibrance and effervescence, and it matches perfectly with our Distretto. I'm going Distretto cold brew.
I've got a little Ethiopian mixed with our house blend.
I was a little bit upset that Nicole actually watered this down, so it's not at a dangerous level.
Oh, okay.
So it's fantastic. The cold brew, everything that Distretto touches is brilliant. You can see that if you're now working from home, come up and work here because we have Distretto coffee roasters here daily, and you have super fast internet. You have a nice, quiet place to be in here and work.
It is. It's a great place to work. We are starting to slowly expand the seating inside here. We still are working on modified hours a little bit, so bear with us on that as we start to expand things up. We want to make sure that we say hi to as many guys as we can, but we currently have 8 video sources up here. So there's 8 different
and one
feeds.
of those is going to 3 feeds.
And one of them, there you go, one's going to 3 feeds. So welcome everybody this morning. You're missing a great day. Today is Cars and Cigars at ICC. Great crowd out here. And let's talk a little bit about what the Queen Bee is out there doing right now.
She is slanging donuts.
Slinging donuts.
She's got that mask on.
So my wife, the Queen Bee, she's actually walking in to get changed right now. She has 300 Krispy Kreme donuts stacked up outside for the car group and anybody else that wants to come in. And 100% of the proceeds from the sales of these donuts are going to her nonprofit, which is called Spay It Forward Texas, which pays to spay and neuter dogs for people that can't afford it. So they've done over 600 dogs in the last few years, and it's a great way to keep the population down and help people that can't afford it. She pays 100% of the cost of the spay and neuter. So they're out here, they're raising some money, they're selling some donuts, and having a good old time.
That's a good old time.
I can attest that the donuts are they're ready to eat.
They're ready.
It's not like they have to sit.
There's one that's missing there because that's it. Brad is on her way for Cars and Cigars. Come on in. We got donuts. We got coffee.
We got everything.
We've got everything you need, and we have cigars. So we're set. Hey, and if you're watching us, if you're just tuning in for the first time, this is Saturday at the Shop. Every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. we go live. And who are you?
I'm Dave. I'm Pops. I'm one of the owners. And just a reminder that I'm in business with my three children.
Yes.
Children.
We didn't go to school together.
No. I went to public school. That's why my grammar is so good.
And you almost made it out.
I almost made it. But it's my son Brandon and my twins, Andrew and Nathan. Can't miss them. They take up a lot of space.
Yep, that's exactly right.
They are here to help you guys whenever you come in. So,
so blind man. Okay, so little blind man's puff is what blind man's bluff is what. Who is that down there? Not gonna work here anymore. Is smoking. So it's a good smoke.
It is.
No character flaws. Wasn't gonna get that one on there.
Yeah.
But yeah. So if you're watching this, you're on Facebook. Give us a share. We appreciate that. But regardless, we started with about 2 people watching.
And we've
combined.
Yeah,
and they were sitting here
now, which really screwed up our online presence. But now we've heard up to 4 to 12 people watch now.
At the same time and throughout the week.
I think this internet's going to catch on.
Yeah, new to the page.
Cigar Hammer's got a protocol or archetype.
Yeah. All right, that sounds good.
Both very good cigars.
That's it. Ugly's got a mask on. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've talked cigars.
We have talked cigars.
Let's talk about we're about a week away from Father's Day.
We are.
Okay.
And which means you have 6.5 days before you actually start thinking about shopping for Father's Day.
Yep.
And
he's asking.
And then at some point you're going to have the oh shit moment And Walgreens has nothing that your father wants. I'm just letting you know this.
Yeah,
in advance.
I will attest to that. But Industrial Cigar does.
But you have solved that.
Yep. So check this out. This is probably the coolest way to do a one-stop shop for pops. The box is laser engraved up on top. Then there's form fit in here, a cigar tasting book. There's also form fit a cutter and a triple torch. And then all you do is we have cigars
and the booklet.
We have, so you buy this box and this setup for $50, and then go and grab some cigars, put those in there, put the lid on, throw a bow on it, bing, bang, boom, you're done.
You're done. How many of these do you have made? And what if somebody wanted to personalize?
If somebody wants to personalize it, then buy it and put it in the description when they purchase it online.
Okay.
And it is available on industrialcigars.co. But if you do want that, go in, put that in the description of please engrave this, and then we'll note that and get that. It takes us about 24 hours to do the engraving.
Yeah, that's good.
But to Cigar Hammer Mike, we don't have either protocol or archetype in there in our humidor currently. Not out of the
We've looked
picture,
at archetype. Protocol has not been in here to talk to us, which doesn't mean anything. I know that Brian Burnett and those guys are all fanatics about protocol.
Right.
We have tried the archetype at the show. It's a good cigar.
It's a good cigar, but in all honesty, if we could pull the curtains back,
yeah.
When somebody offers you buy one get three,
Yeah.
it really makes me nervous about the quality or what their margins are.
It was a deal that was way below the line of what's wrong with it. Mm-hmm. Buy one get three free and 35% off forever.
Yeah, it really made us nervous.
It made us nervous, and then what we watched happen over the next 6 months was they terminated all their salespeople, and now just remember the fancy guy with all the rings and stuff.
Yeah.
He's the show.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So
Nice
I think
fella.
those deals, obviously, margin goes away, salespeople go away.
Yeah.
So anyway, it is a good cigar. The one thing is they have multiple brands under their umbrella, and they use different manufacturers for each one. So it's not like Principal that's using one, Crux that's using one,
Well,
my
two,
father.
but yeah.
But it's right now with a little bit of help.
Look at that.
That is sweet.
That is bad.
I bet you that thing's a rocket ship.
Okay, so I want to take a pivot here because we do have a special guest in the building. I want to welcome him in. He is a new personality to the shop, relatively new as of 2020, but been an amazing addition to our family and really opening us up to expanding what we're doing.
Yep.
Without further ado, everyone,
That guy.
someone say whiskey and also say Rodney Smith. Come on in.
Come on in. All right. Where's the music?
Cue the music. Get the music. All right.
Here we are. We're sliding
This
in.
is a formal over-the-shoulder interview.
I would
I like
really,
this
first of all, like to thank you for not wearing that Oklahoma shirt.
I still had to represent some sort of crimson.
Yeah, that's like Husker Red. I
That
like
is Husker
No,
Red.
no,
yeah,
no.
look at the Husker Red shorts on. I like
So
it.
everyone, this is Rodney Smith, the creator or one of the creators of
Yep.
Someone Say Whiskey, an incredible group here, basically DFW based but national.
Yes,
Tell us a
sir.
little bit about it.
So we are a whiskey group. We actually started off here in the Prosper area. We were really a neighborhood group. Myself and Randy Sullivan, who's also one of the admins, we helped start this group, and we kind of wanted to do something to bring a huge culture together in the DFW area and also national, because we have a lot of folks in our whiskey community and all along with the admin team that travel. So we just want to bring the whiskey community together, local, national, and then also be able to do some cool events, for people that are just now getting introduced into bourbon. So if you guys, like sick invites, if you guys like to smoke cigars, if you guys just want to post cool bottles, we have a culture for everybody, and we support industrial. What's up, Someone Say Whiskey?
What?
I'll tell you. So we met Rodney when he came in. We have a bourbon society here at ICC, and Rodney actually brought in a bunch of his real rare stuff, set it up here, and then did what we do is in a cigar 101, but kind of did a bourbon 101 for our bourbon society here.
Yes, sir.
And as we got to talking to him, man, our two groups walk in lockstep.
Yeah, they do. All you have to do is just switch whether they have a glass in their hand or a cigar.
Yeah.
Just the passion that you and your group has. Oh, it's so cool to see.
We've got connected with Rodney. We've connected our member and great friend Jalen Smith and his brother Jordan with Hotel Tango, and they've connected with Someone Say Whiskey, and now there's some special things that are going on there. But you guys just hit an amazing milestone.
3,000.
3,000. And when did you start?
We started, we were around in 2018.
Okay.
But we really started to make this thing a thing April of last year.
So in a year you pick up 3,000 followers.
3,000.
And now you're to 3,200. I feel
We're
like that
almost
was
at
like
30, almost at 3,300 right now.
that was like a couple weeks, and you're just, and it's growing.
Yeah.
And the reason why
Yeah.
is it's a fantastic group of guys that are welcoming. I mean, it's so to go down, Joe. Just if you're not following Someone Say Whiskey, you need to.
Oh yeah,
and
most definitely.
And particularly if you are an ICC kind of family member, because we have some cool things coming up.
And if you're also in Someone Say Whiskey, you need to follow Industrial as well.
Appreciate
Bing, bang,
that.
boom. Chris
Appreciate
Cross,
that.
flip flop.
So we've got some stuff coming up.
Right.
Let's talk barrel pick.
Okay, let's do it.
So you got So give a little.
So talk about a barrel pick, just a barrel pick in general and what you guys do, and then let's talk about the barrel pick special, super duper thing that you're doing
All right.
now.
So we actually start working with their Bourbon Society, and we just really wanted to educate people about some of the top shelf stuff that sits out there, along with some of the allocated products, which gave us the ability to say, hey, let's kind of do something cool. Like we're starting to see more people in the bourbon world want to transition over to smoked cigars. Makes out for a really great combination. So we decided to partner up with Industrial, bring some cool events, and we said, hey, let's do a barrel pick. So if you guys haven't seen the video, we actually shot a really cool video, and you can see it. It's in the announcements, and it kind of talks about what we're going to bring to you all. So we have a Jack Daniels that we're going to call Frankie Blue Eyes. We usually don't do the promotion on this a little bit early, but I feel like we want to create a little bit of FOMO, and these guys are special. So we got the Jack Daniels, and we also have a cigar coming out that's going to be joint with us, and it's going to be a pack. So
let's talk about that,
Yes.
because you guys have great relationships with these bourbon companies. Thank God we have some relationships with some vendors that are doing something special. So tell them
you're
about
right.
that.
So I think maybe for the first time ever, this is going to be a joint branded pack.
Right.
So you get to be a part of this barrel pick, which has been hand selected by our joined groups here. And then there's going to be 3 cigars that will be in there, 3 different blends specifically for this bourbon or for this whiskey. And it's actually going to be barrel aged in that barrel.
Right.
So you'll be able to pick between a 3-pack and a 6-pack option of cigars blended for this.
Right. And cigars
and
that
also
aren't
aged in it.
They're not available.
Yep.
They're not cigars that we just went and took off the shelf and stuck in a barrel. These are cigars, very, very small quantities of cigars. I think we can get
These are
2
non-production
of them. It's
cigars.
about 600 cigars of each, so it's not a ton. But we will be able to have enough set aside after the combo pack, which is the barrel pick along with the cigars. We'll still have enough left over that those of you that have bought it and enjoyed it and want those cigars, we'll have a few of those left as well.
And the manufacturers of those cigars are Crux and Principal.
Oh, Crux.
So all the way through, there will not be a miss in any one of these. It's going to be Ecolux. Thank you for tuning in. There will not be a miss. in this.
So it just shows the importance for those of you guys on the ICC or wherever you're at. If you're into bourbons and you're into things like that, just jump over and ask to join Someone Say Whiskey and join those guys, because that's where the news is going to flow on when this is available. My guess is with 3,300 members, you're going to get, a couple hundred bottles out of this?
Yeah, man. I'm thinking about
So you're going to
150,
basically piss off 3,100 people. How do you manage that?
Well, it's really not a fair way to manage it. And you think about all the barrel picks that we do. We try to create a fair system. We let you know ahead of time. We try to set the understanding that this isn't going to be readily available for everybody. So what we'll do is we're going to split half of these up. We're going to guarantee ICC. We're going to also guarantee Someone Say Whiskey. and we'll advertise. So at a certain time, you got to be able to watch out for the link that we're going to drop, and everybody will get a chance. It's going to kind of like be first come, first serve.
Yeah,
It's coming up soon.
It's going to be special. It's also going to have a lighter cutter, custom box. It's going to be a real special deal.
It really, I mean, this will be one of the coolest projects we've been a part of.
And those that have been involved with Someone Say Whiskey, they do what's called a tater sticker, which is a sticker that goes on every limited barrel pick that they do. This one,
It's Frankie Blue Eyes, which is
Frankie
Sinatra.
Blue Eyes, who he was a Jack Daniels
Yep.
guy.
And so all of these cigars are going to have a printed footband just that will match the tater
Right.
sticker on there.
Right.
It's going
That's
to
gonna
be
be sick.
on. Yeah.
That's
So
gonna be sick, man.
so awesome things coming up. If you don't follow Someone Say Whiskey, please go follow them. Ask to join the group, be a part of it. And for those of you who are in on SSW, when you come into the shop, let us know, because all SSW members all get a discount here.
They do.
Look at that Dobie.
And online as
Yeah.
well.
So, and there's one other thing. Let's just throw out this tease. Rodney actually created a thing called a sick invite, and people would show up at his house, and it became quickly a fire hazard.
Yeah.
And his wife said, who in the Sam Hill are all these people, and why are they in my house?
Uh-huh.
So we're going to kick it up a notch, ICC SSW style, and we're waiting on a date, but we are going to take over.
For a weekend.
Well, it will be a weekend special event. It will be a reason for you that are out of town to get a plane ticket.
Yep.
Get them while they're cheap.
Most definitely.
Because we will have the
Clyde
FC
Percy in the house.
We
Good
will
morning,
have.
Clyde.
We are going to have FC Dallas, which is the professional soccer team's parking lot, tented up with multiple vendors. We'll have a Hotel Tango will be there. Jalen Smith from the Dallas Cowboys will be there. Who knows who else will get in there?
Let's just say there are going to be a lot of people.
There's going to be a lot of people that you would like to meet, and this event will be all about bourbon. It will be all about cigars, and it's going to be 1,000 to 2,000 of our closest friends, and it's going to be the
awesome.
real deal.
So, like I said, follow Someone Say Whiskey. Keep your eyes open for what we're doing. We cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us and who you've introduced us to. These are lifelong relationships that we're making because of you, and we just look forward to many, many years.
I thank you guys as well. You guys been a blessing to us as well too.
That's it. That's it. Thank you so much. We will. Oh yeah, I'm not going to sign off because we haven't done Show Me Your Piece yet.
Can we
show pieces?
I
Someone say
think
whiskey.
Someone say whiskey.
What if
Thank you, Rodney. Thank
No problem.
you.
Thank you guys. Thank you all.
what if we show something concealed?
Can you show a bulge? Oh yeah. Hey, well, the new segment is called
Show us your
Check
bulge.
Out This Bulge. Check out my 9mm bulge. Maybe that could work.
There are some nice cars showing up. Man. Great crowd today. Again, Spay It Forward Texas is out here selling Krispy Kremes. We got kids walking around here.
Check out this bulge.
All jacked up on sugar. Nice bulge. Nice. That's the show us your bulge portion of the show.
Yeah.
Again, just as a reminder, our insurance agent informed us that I think his name is he owns the firm Party Poopers LLC.
Yep.
And he said that apparently insurance companies get nervous when you're wandering throwing guns around.
Machine guns and 50 cals primarily.
Machine guns and 50 cal pointing
that's-
at the screen.
That's that. So I think that okay. So I do want to make a quick little plug here.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Please check out every Wednesday on the Tales from the Lounge Twitch. Correct. They are doing, Ronnie and Chris are putting together an owner spotlight or a brand spotlight where they get together and they'll kind of review and tell the backstory of each individual brand. A lot of those you see here, most you'll see here, and they just do an awesome job. They have a blast. They're great people. So 7 o'clock Wednesday night, Twitch, Tales from the Lounge. Check it out.
Okay. So, exciting news.
For those who are still in, this is going to be a good close.
This is exciting news. This is how we're going to close it. But as you guys know, at ICC, for those of you that have been here, inside of our humidor is an actual 700-pound vault door that takes you into a room of fine and rare cigars. And there's my granddaughter.
Oh, is that
And
the
my
most
grandson.
beautiful little girl
Oh,
you've ever
she is.
seen?
So a big part of what we do is, she's going to be in donut heaven.
I know.
A big part of what we do in our humidor is for fine and rare cigars. Part of that includes vintage cigars. Now we have vintage cigars that go back. We have a box of 1931 pre-embargo Cubans that have never been opened. We have cigars that are over 100 years old. But those are unique.
Those are super old.
But as we have talked about before, and as you can tell by just talking to me, age is your friend. Get it? Age is your friend. With cigars,
Nice.
age is really your friend. When you have some companies that are out there bragging about their 3-year-old tobacco, and that's why their new cigar's $24, 3 years old, right? So, I have found a source and have placed a pretty significant order for a spattering of about 15 different facings or items. And as an example, this is the
Joya de Nicaragua.
Joya de Nicaragua Celebracion.
This
Cigar was discontinued in 2015. We were in Nicaragua in 2015. The VP said it was the biggest mistake they ever made was discontinuing the cigar. They don't exist. We bought the last box that was at the duty free in Managua. And, oh look, clowns.
Whoa!
And then,
Whoa!
and then we have, so we bought a box of these Celebraciones. Phenomenal cigar, right? So I'm working with this guy. He sends me this list of inventory he has. He has these on him.
Yep.
So I was able to acquire some of these boxes. He received them in February of 2011. So these cigars have 9 years of age in the box, not including the age of the tobacco when it started. They are magic. So I have bought a number of cigars, different brands. I've got some H. Upmann, Trinidad, Romeo, cigars. I have an A. Torrent coming, not Casa Torrent, A. Torrent, that was in Cigar Aficionado's Top 25 in 2003. It only came out for a couple years.
Yeah, no,
I got full boxes. We
So,
have cigars that
that's
were
cool.
received in the year 2000.
So
That's
next time
20
you're
years old.
the next time you're in here within the next couple weeks, make sure to go into the vault because there's going to be a lot of new stuff in there that you haven't seen before that
And
may
it's
you might
all
not see again.
affordable. I mean, we're talking about $8 to $14 cigars.
You're shitting me. So do that. That's a great way to close. If you are not following Someone Say Whiskey, do it because they are incredible. If you're not, so these are the pages you need to follow now. As soon as we get done, Greg, yes, they will be online. These are the channels you need to follow. Someone Say Whiskey, Cigars and Guns, Tales from the Lounge. Please go follow Distretto Coffee Roasters, Legion Concealment, and Cars and Cigars Frisco to see some of the photos.
Is our website still on?
Our website is still on.
Our e-com store still open?
It's still open.
Okay, good.
Industrialcigars.co is where you can buy cigars, and we will send you. And these aren't shit cigars you find on other websites. These are cigars that live in our humidor at 70% humidity, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. They are in perfect condition.
But here's another key point for those of you that shop for cigars on the internet. How many online stores can you go to and buy one of these, one of those, and one of those?
None.
You can't. You can buy 5 packs. Some show single, but when you click on single, it says sold out. They'll sell you a 5-pack or a box. If you want one Patoro Black Label and you want one orange and you want one of these LFBs, we'll put them in a bag and we'll send them to you.
Yep.
It's the only place that you can go sample with one at a time. And then here's our little pumpkin. The reason
This
we
is
do
the
it all.
future owner of Industrial. Oh, no pasa nada.
And she's
Alicia,
a
okay.
professional donut eater.
There you are, my love.
It's just the internet.
Yeah, that's it. So with that, we love you. We will see you next week. Stay tuned for some cool things coming up.
Thanks, everybody. Greg, all you guys, Joe up in Sioux City, Greg out in Chicago, thank you guys for your support